News 46 is brought to you by William H. Jackson Injury Attorneys. Injured? Get Bill and Robin, your local injury attorneys.
Welcome back. County commissioners talked about resurfacing Pahrump Valley Boulevard during Tuesday's meeting.
The BOCC report is sponsored by Jim Marsh Automotive of Las Vegas, Kia, Chrysler, Jeep, and Body Shop.
Resurfacing to Wolfenstein Construction. Merit bid is $991,992.10, not including optional. Execute the contract confirmed from 10205, Nye County Road Fund. Danielle?
Yes.
There were some problems with this one with numbers or something?
Yes, so the updated agenda item, we decided to only move forward with the base items at this time. So we pulled the optional items, which was to pave at the park a parking lot. So on the agenda item form, under the complete description of requested items, those are the old figures. So the correct amount is reflected as the $991,992.10 as being the awarded price, not including optional items at this time.
Okay, now I'll take a motion.
Motion to, 1, award bid 2018-09, and 2, execute the contract, 3, fund from 102-205. Again, this was 2 years ago, as you know, John.
Second.
A motion and a second. Is there any further discussion?
I was wondering if this was going to include a bike side for it.
Bike lanes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Richard Goldstein. I have 2 questions about the project itself. In the backup, it says they're going to do it from Highway 372 to Game Bird. Now, are they just going to slap another coat on it, or are they going to actually dig it up and redo the street?
First phase of this, Richard, is something that's why it's taken so long. There is no base really there. They're going from 372 to Calvada, totally rebuild the base, like we've done on Homestead, and then widen it out. So it's not just going to be a slap over and it's going to crack next year. We're going to build a road.
The other question is, from Game Bird to Mance is probably the worst of it all. It's like riding a roller coaster. Is anything going to be done with that section? Because that's horrendous if you drive over that.
Game Bird to Mance?
Yeah, from...
on Pahrump Valley Boulevard, further down?
Game Bird to Mance.
Next year, the RTC will be taking up those 2. And again, as bad as that road is, I can show you 10 others just as bad.
Like that.
So it's a matter of prioritizing what we can get done. So that'll be brought to the RTC. But yeah, I understand it's bad. I get you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and I have a motion and a second. Further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Opposed say nay. Unanimous.
This just into the newsroom as breaking news here at News 46. There's a 2-vehicle accident in Mesquite that crews are responding to right now, and there will be lane closures. They're diverting traffic in that area, and we will have much more information for you on tomorrow's broadcast here on News 46. And coming up, a huge estate auction is happening this weekend. Ski Senski is giving us all those details right now.
This segment is brought to you by Estates 411.
This is the Robert Sullivan estate. It has an incredible amount of tools, furniture, collectibles. One of the unique things about this sale, Robert was actually quite an inventor and designer of real sophisticated machines. His tool collection is to die for. Additionally, he has a 2003 Lincoln, and it was his wish prior to him passing away that the vehicle be donated to the Pahrump Senior Center. So through the family, we coordinated with the Senior Center. They decided that rather than take possession of the car, that we would go ahead and add the car into this auction, and the proceeds, 100% of the proceeds from the car will be donated to the Senior Center. We're going to add a little bit of, just because people had requested it, we're going to add a second preview day. So to accommodate the folks that work, We're going to have a preview Friday, this Friday, the 24th of August, from 2 in the afternoon till 7 in the evening. That'll accommodate some of the people when they get out of work. And then also Saturday morning from 8 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon. That's a day that you can come by and you can measure things, you can look at all the beautiful items in here, and then go back home and start bidding on it. It is an online only auction, and we've had a great response. We're actually about 3 or 4 estates backed up using this type of format. It's very simple. You just go to our website, estates411.com, and it'll walk you through a button. You click, you can look at the full catalog. Everything's cataloged and online as we speak. Then you just go through the bidding process. Each lot will start closing on Saturday at 5 p.m. local time. And we're looking forward to a pretty exciting sale.
And now here's Rhonda Van Winkle with your news across Nevada.
Good news today. Jobs statewide increased by 3.4%, which correlates to 46,000 new jobs added since July of last year. The largest gains were realized in Las Vegas and Reno at 10,300 and 800 respectively, while Carson City remained essentially unchanged over the month and in line with the seasonal expectations. According to claims data in the State Department of Employment, Training and Rehabilitation's July 2018 claims report, initial claims for unemployment insurance benefits saw a seasonal increase of 560 claims in July to 10,550, up 5.6% when compared to June. While still being down from the same time last year, July's data reveals claims are down 5.2% when compared to July of last year, with a decrease of 580 claims, indicating a continued decline in claims. The 12-month moving average of this data series has fallen below 11,000 for the 4th consecutive month at 10,830 claims. The Department of Conservation and Natural Resources has announced that Nevada's newest state park, the Walker River State Recreation Area, will officially open to the public at the Pitchfork Ranch on Saturday, September 22nd. The century-old Pitchfork Ranch, located near Yerington, Nevada, is an outdoor enthusiast paradise with 7 miles of the celebrated East Walker River open for exploration. Visitors are invited to experience camping, hiking, biking, wildlife viewing, kayaking, fishing, or simply relaxing in an idyllic country setting. On Friday, August 10th, the Nevada Board of Wildlife Commissioners approved CR 18-12 Amendment Number 1 for an emergency fire closure of hunt units 051 and 066 in Humboldt and Elko counties to sage grouse hunting. The decision was made following extensive fire damage to high-quality priority sage grouse habitat resulting from the 2018 Martin Fire and last year's snowstorm fire. During the Martin Fire, priority sage grouse habitat and at least 39 known breeding sites called leks were destroyed. Preceding the fire, the leks were observed to have a combined total of 756 male sage grouse on them. In addition to this year's Martin Fire, the last year's snowstorm fire, located 50 miles north of Battle Mountain, burned 171,000 acres, also impacting the decision to close the 2 units to sage grouse hunting. The 2 fires have not only burned lek sites, but also destroyed associated nesting, brood rearing, and winter habitat, which will likely affect both the sage grouse annual production and survival rates. I'm Rhonda Van Winkle, and this has been your news across Nevada.
Thanks, Rhonda. The Nevada Gaming Commission is considering a disciplinary matter against the Stage Stop Casino here in Pahrump. The Control Board's complaint against Best Bet Products, doing business as the Stage Stop Casino, and its president, Paul Holmes, accuses the company of failing to provide an updated surveillance plan in 2016 and 2017 as requested by board agents. The 4-count complaint, signed April 12th, alleges violations of regulations for failing to file the plans, failure to respond to board requests, and a finding of an unsuitable operation as a result of that neglect. A settlement and stipulation listing a possible fine against the company has not been made public.
News 46 WeatherCam is brought to you by Glenn Lerner Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
And it's time to take a look outside through our Glenn Lerner WeatherCam at our current conditions. And look at that, it's a beautiful sunny day outside, and we'll take a closer look at just how much hotter it's going to get or if those temps will drop right after this break.